dream, I guess. Everything's fine. Just relax.
Charity? What is it? What's wrong?
What happened to Charity?
This is bad news, Timmy. Bad news for all of us.
It says that David Hastings has worked as a photojournalist for over 20 years for several magazines. He's won prestigious awards. He's never been arrested.
Then it's true. He is my husband.
I am what I said I was all along. A photographer. And a pretty darn successful one at that. I came to Harmony for only one reason. To get my wife.
This is it. Clear of the harbor.
What time did you say you set that timer for?
As soon as they get out past the reef, it'll blow. Kaboom!
At least it'll be quick. Once that bomb blows, they'll never know what hit him.
What an incredible day.
Honey, it's only just begun. As soon as we get out there beyond the reef in the deep water, I'm gonna break out the poles. I'm gonna be out there away from everyone. Especially Julian.
Hey, Julian. It's Ethan. Are you in there?
Ethan's here.
Wait, God! Are you out of your mind? He can't know you're here. If he found the two of us together, he'd kill me.
He came all the way down here to see me. Do you know what this means?
Disaster!
No, he loves me, and I have to be with him.
You should have thought about that before you married me.
Julian. Julian, come on. Open the door. It's Ethan.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
You all right?
Yeah. Why? What happened?
Well, you were like totally out of it just now.
You had like this strange look on your face.
Yeah, like you're frightened. Oh, God. It's okay.
What was it?
Last night, when I was trying to sleep, I was having these strange sensations, so strange that I woke up. And right beside me from the ground came this head. It was so ugly and horrible.
You're sure you just couldn't have been dreaming?
Look, if she says she saw it, Reese, then she saw it.
It was so horrible, Miguel.
It's my fault.
Yours? How, Miguel? What are you talking about?
Okay, I insisted that Charity move her sleeping bag into my tent, so that if she got scared, I'd be there for her. Why didn't you wake me?
I'd already upset you with all my premonitions about Teresa and Sheridan and of all of us, and I was so scared. I was like I was frozen. I hoped that in the morning I would wake up and it would all be a dream, but I'm sure that it wasn't.
The head she saw coming out of the ground was a warlock.
A warlock?
A warlock. They only come out at night.
Timmy and Terry have to get out of this island before sundown.
In the meantime, we have Norma to worry about. She wants to kill us no matter what time of day it is.
She almost did last night. Timmy and Terry were this close to becoming cinders. Timmy can't find a way out!
We'll just have to make one, Timmy. Oh, damn the Consumer Product Safety Commission. Oh, it's fast becoming like an oven in here. We're going to be roasted to a turn long before the flames actually reach us.
Who knows when she's going to strike next?
You and your brat can run, Tabitha. But you can't hide. No one hides from Norma.
Back off. I don't care who you say you are. You can say whatever you like. But don't say you're Grace's husband, because you're not.
What do you think is going on, Sam?
I don't know. I haven't figured him out yet, but I know he's up to something.
Sam.
I know one thing for sure, though. He's not Grace's husband.
Sam, I know what you're going through.
Oh, the hell you do.
But why don't you just try and think about it from my point of view?
No.
I lost the woman I love, Grace. And from the moment she disappeared, I swore that I would search for her if it took the rest of my life.
We get it, buddy. Your broken heart led you on this worldwide, lifelong search.
Go ahead, mock it. But I lived it, and you have no idea what it was like.
I'm getting real tired of this sob story.
All that I'm saying is now that I've found her, I'm not just gonna disappear. And I know you both would like me to. But I'm not leaving Harmony without her.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Do you know if the guest in that room has left?
No, he's still in there.
You sure he didn't leave the room?
No, sir.
Look, Julian, open the door.
Dude, maybe he's in the shower.
Well, if he is, he's been in there a long time. Look, Julian, come on, open up. It's Ethan.
You know, I'm getting a really bad feeling that something's happened to Teresa.
Like what?
I don't know, but you know how she's always her own worst enemy.
Julian!
She could have gotten herself into some kind of trouble.
Julian! Look, are you in there?
I didn't mean to marry you, Mr. Crane.
I think it might be time to dispense with the mister.
No, it was all a big mistake. I dreamed that I married Ethan, made love to Ethan, and then I just woke up in bed with you.
It's funny how life is full of little twists and turns.
We drank too much champagne.
I don't think the blame the bubbly defense is going to work in this case.
But I have absolutely no recollection of us getting married. I mean, I don't even remember going anywhere near the 24-hour wedding chapel.
Well, it's hardly vivid in my mind either. Would that it were, but you heard my friend Bruce. He was there. He was a witness. And this marriage certificate has our names on it. And we made glorious, passionate love.
Oh, stop! I thought I was making love with Ethan.
No, thinking doesn't make it true.
No, I have to find a way to explain this to Ethan.
Why are you mad? Ethan can never know that we married and slept together. Dear God, no. He's well aware of my reputation. He'd think I seduced you. He'd tear me to pieces.
No, I can't lie to Ethan. I have to tell him. He has to know the truth.
The maid's sure Julian hasn't left his room. Maybe something happened.
Or maybe he's just sleeping one off.
Look, sorry to bother you again, but I'm really worried about the guests in this room. You have to open the door.
My God, did you hear that?
Now what?
Ethan will be coming in any second. You think I'd actually let you leave here with Grace? The woman I love more than anything in this world?
Look, the last thing I want to do is upset
You try to take her, and you're a dead man. You hear me?
Sam, please, don't talk like that.
I've obviously handled this really badly. I know this is hard for you to absorb all this. Hard on both of you.
We were fine before you got here. And we'll be fine long after you've gone on to your next scam.
What scam? You know who I am. You know what I am. You've read my FBI background check. You have a copy of Grace's My Marriage license. What else could you possibly want?
Everything he said is true, Sam. And he knows so much about me.
Come on, Grace.
He knew about the cut on my foot. I mean, even you didn't know about that. Who could have told him?
I haven't figured it out yet. But I will.
You're just kidding yourself, Sam. Not that I blame you. But running from the truth won't do you any good. You're gonna have to face it. Grace is my wife.
Look, when Charity has a premonition, we have to pay attention to it.
I agree.
So this head, it came out of the ground.
I was so scared, Miguel. I couldn't scream. I couldn't.
Ooh, maybe it was one of those warlocks.
Warlock?
Yeah, they used to live here. And it's called Warlock Island. It could be that they've come back. How cool would that be?
Talk about something else.
Well, but this would be a historical moment, Jessica. The Warlocks return to their island.
I think we should think about getting off the island.
In Castaway, Tom Hanks, he wrote the word help in the sand and he lit this big fire.
Well, let's do it. You know, a lot of planes fly close to here. And the sooner we get off this island, the sooner we can warn Teresa and Sheridan about Charity's premonition.
Let's do it. It's too late. Something awful's already happened to Teresa.
What's happened to Teresa? Why is it too late to help her?
All I know is that whatever's happened is gonna change her life forever.
What do you mean you can't open the door? You have the key, don't you?
I mean, I won't open it.
Why not?
If you're worried about a guest in that room, you need to call security.
Ethan, I'm gonna run down to the front desk and try to find a security guy.
That's a good idea.
God, security will be here any second. Our only chance is for you to get dressed, go out on the balcony, and hide while I get rid of Ethan.
No! I am not hiding from Ethan. I'm gonna face him and tell him the truth.
You will not! You will not say anything to anyone. Not Ethan, and definitely not your brother.
You did what to my fiancée?
Ethan,
You did what to my sister?
No, If you breathe a word of this, it will be the biggest mistake of your life. Because if Ethan or your brother were to hear that you and I got married and slept together...
I have to be honest with you.
Oh, God! I was the boy's father for over 20 years. I know how he thinks. If you tell him the truth, you will lose him. He'll be out that door faster than you can say 24-hour wedding chapel.
Maybe you're right. I mean, if I were to lose Ethan, no, I couldn't bear it. Please.
Okay, in that case, just leave it to me. I'll take care of everything, I promise you.
Okay, how?
I won't say anything. You won't say anything. No one will ever know, and you won't lose Ethan. Right now, you have to put your clothes on and get out of here before he spots you. Go.
Yo, Ethan. This is Miller from security.
Hi. Look, the reason I need you
Your
is
friend
because...
told me, and I'm gonna open the door. But you better be right. The guest is sleeping or otherwise engaged.
Look, I'm right. Would you please just open the door?
Security! This is security. I'm opening the door.
What's been going on in here?
This is
one payout I'm not looking forward to spending.
Kidding me? This is an easy buck as we've made.
But that Sheridan lady is crazy in love with Louise, and he seems to feel the same way about her.
So what?
So they deserve a long life together.
How many times do I have to tell you, don't get involved with your subjects?
No, I know.
And speaking of subjects, let's get up close and personal with our two lovebirds.
Dan, you cut the engine.
Stop the engine. Why?
That, hon?
What?
The reef. I heard people at the hotel talking about the snorkeling, and, well, it's early, so I figure we'll snorkel for a while and then head out, see if the fish is biting.
We have enough time. All day.
And the rest of our lives.
Sam, I wish that we could run away. I wish that David had never come to Harmony. I wish that so many things hadn't happened. But they did. And we can't run.
Listen to us, Sam.
Stay out of their business.
Grace's business is my business.
No, it isn't.
Look, I don't want to upset her any more than she already is. But Grace is right. You can't run from the truth. You're a cop. You should know that.
Come on, Grace.
Where?
The truth. I'm gonna show it to you.
Oh, no, you don't.
I have every right to know where he's taking her.
It's none of your damn business.
You better get something straight, and your brother. Grace's business is my business. I'm her husband. And not even Sam Bennett will ever take her away from me again.
Thank you.
I think Miss Pastyface was right about Teresa.
Jimmy hates it when you call Charity that. She's beautiful.
You remember when I was a fortune teller and Teresa came in to have her fortune told, and I predicted that she would become Mrs. Crane? Yeah, well, I never said which Mrs. Crane.
So Charity's prediction?
Was right on the money. Teresa woke up this morning to find herself in Julian Crane's bed. And on top of that, she was wearing his wedding ring. Would that we were witness to that happy moment, Timmy.
When you told Timmy that was going to happen, he thought it was too outrageous. But it all came true.
Ah, those were the days, Timmy. The glory days when I had my powers. I knew then that Teresa was going to be Mrs. Julian Crane. Ah, Tim, Ethan and Teresa. More pain and heartache for them and all those others involved.
So what you said was going to happen to Sheridan really will happen?
Kaboom. Well, it'll be kaboom for all of us if we don't get off this flaming island before sundown.
The Warlocks?
If they don't get us, Norma will. Good work, Norma! Thank you, Daddy.
Maybe your premonition was off. Maybe it didn't happen yet.
I don't want to upset Miguel anymore, but it's too late to help Teresa. No. She did something she shouldn't have, and no one can save her now.
She's not gonna die, is she?
No, she's not gonna die. But she's gonna wish that she had.
Didn't you hear me banging on the door?
Oh, whew. I must have been dead to the world.
brings you and your friends down to Bermuda?
Look, I found out Teresa was here. She came to try to convince you to take me back into the family.
She did?
You haven't seen her? You don't know where she is?
Teresa? No. No idea.
I'm sure she's here. She has to be.
It's really nice to see you, Ethan, and I hope you and your friends enjoy however long you're going to be staying here. I appreciate the wake-up call, but I really must get cracking. Got a big day ahead of me. Oh.
Huh. Looks like you had a big night behind you, too. Celebrating your divorce, I assume, but without Rebecca.
Julian must have gotten rid of whoever the girl was.
So, who is she, Julian? Some slut you picked up at the bar? What was that?
Well, I didn't hear anything.
It sounded like it was coming from the balcony.
What was that?
Sounded like a woman screaming.
I think it came from next door.
No, please don't scream. It's okay. And this is my brother's room.
I'm gonna call security.
No, you can't. Please, it's okay. No, know that I'm here, okay? Please.
Teresa.
Stop the boat.
Any idea why?
Snorkeling from the looks of it. Oh, they've got to get back on that boat. If they're not on board when the bomb's set to go off, they could survive the blast. Not only that, someone on shore could see it and come to their rescue. Well, Julian Crane's gonna have our hand. Back on that boat, damn you!
Ethan, oh my. What a surprise!
Whitney. Chad. Oh.
Teresa, we've been looking all over for you.
Really?
Yeah. Were you at the beach? Is that why you're in your robe?
Oh, the beach.
Oh. Huh. Teresa, you are here. I just found out from Ethan that you'd come down to Bermuda. Here you were. Right next door all the time.
This is not the young lady's room.
Yeah?
It's not. What are you doing here, Teresa?
It's Louise and Sheridan's room.
But, they went sailing. I guess you didn't know that.
What's going on here? What's the deal with Teresa?
You know, there is no telling. I just hope we got down here in time before Teresa makes a huge mistake.
I know these young folk from Harmony. I'm sure everything is just fine.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Look, you won't. I'm a lawyer, and I'll explain to the front desk exactly what went on.
Hey, Reese, could you tell me that legend again about those two girls that came to this island and they both liked the same boy and the one that had the premonitions died?
Sad.
Yes, but do you think it's really true?
Well, sure it's true. Just like Tabitha's a witch and that little doll of hers alive.
God, Reese, not this again.
It's true. And someday I'm gonna prove it. You know, that legend about Warlock Island is true, too. If a little far-fetched.
Well, I really couldn't care less about warlocks on Warlock Island.
All she cares about is getting Miguel. What do you want to bet her next question is, do legends ever repeat themselves?
Hey, Reese, do legends ever repeat themselves?
Timmy Tim Bet, Timmy Tim Bet.
Well, that's the thing about legends. They almost always repeat themselves. It's what makes them so legendary.
Miguel, I'm the one with the premonitions. What does that mean? I'm supposed to die?
Reese, will you cool it with the legends?
What?
Look what you're doing to Charity. She's a wreck.
Yeah, she is, isn't she?
That legend has nothing to do with you. And there's no other girl after me, so you can just put that out of your mind.
Maybe there is another girl after you, Miguel. And maybe that girl is Simone.
What?
Simone doesn't have a guy like Kay has me.
Are you nuts?
What is with you today, Reese?
He's an idiot. That's what's up with him.
Nothing bad is gonna happen to you. I won't let it.
Only one of us is gonna get off this island with Miguel, Charity, and it's not you.
What do you see?
I see our new house going up.
You remember what happened to the old one?
As if I could ever forget. It was horrible.
And when it happened, we thought, how the hell are we gonna survive this? But we did. We got through it because we have each other. We have our family, our friends, and we have our love. The truth that I brought you out to see is our new home going up. That house is, it's not only our house, it's our life, it's our future, and it's gonna be rock solid. Not to mention beautiful. That's reality. That's truth, Grace. Not what David Hastings is spewing. Hey, we have survived some pretty bleak times, and we're gonna survive this too. We just have to hang tough.
I just don't know if I have any more tough in me, Sam.
Don't say that.
Sam, what if our house going up is not the only truth? What if what David says is the truth? What if his truth breaks us up?
Nothing is ever gonna break us apart, Grace.
You know, I'm getting tired of being yanked around by you.
You've been warned, pal. If you hurt Grace, my brother'll...
What? Kill me? You know, I'm also getting tired of being threatened by you. I've given you enough proof to show that everything I've told you is the truth.
You say you love her.
I do. I loved her from the moment I laid eyes on her.
If you really loved her, you'd leave her alone. Can't you see that she's happy? She loves her husband, loves her children, loves her life. She doesn't know you. You frighten her.
But I love her.
You love a woman that you knew over 20 years ago. She's not the same now as she was back then. Her life is not with you anymore. It's with Sam. All you coming back has done is upset her. Look. Look, she's in pain. Is that what you want?
I think it's perfect. You know, if a plane flies by, then they'll see it and they'll send a rescue boat to help us.
Are you sure that's all we need to do?
Don't forget about the fire.
Oh yeah, we gotta gather some wood and make a bonfire. You know, a lot of fishing boats sail by here.
Well, cross your fingers.
All right, well, let's spread out and start gathering some wood. Hey, you okay?
Maybe it's too late to save Teresa, Miguel, but if we get off the island today, I know that we can still help Sheridan.
How about saving Timmy and Tabby?
All I need is just one more night on this island, and Miguel's gonna be mine.
Where is Norma?
Does Tabby think it's possible Norma's finally given up?
Julian? Is something wrong?
Wrong? Oh, no, nothing.
Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely. I do think, though, that we should deal with our security issue and promptly before things fall apart completely, shall we?
Teresa, what is going on?
Oh, it's a disaster, Whitney.
What's a disaster? I don't understand.
I'll explain everything later. Could you just please help me? What? You hide these from me. Just
That's taken care of. Well, the maid and hotel security realized it was nothing but a big misunderstanding, so there's nothing to worry about.
Missed you so much.
Oh, me too.
You know, this is the first time I've seen you since you ran out of the church on
I'm
our
so
wedding day.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, just glad you're okay.
I can't believe that you're here.
Teresa, I had to come. I was worried about you. I had no idea where you'd gone.
I know.
Teresa, listen. There's something you have to know. I forgive you for scanning my mother's letter into your computer. Okay, it's not your fault that it was emailed to the tabloid. And I know you came down here to make up for it. And to try to convince Julian to take me back into the family, but none of that matters. All that matters is that I love you. And I want to marry you right here, right away in Bermuda.
You do.
I think we're gonna need more wood.
Well, let's move it, people. Time is of an essence here.
What are you doing? Fighting for my man. I'm dousing the wood to make sure that it won't burn. Simone, we cannot be rescued off this island before Miguel and I make love.
Huh. What's Tabby think? If a boat comes to rescue Timmy and Tabby, should they send it back for Norma? Or should they just leave her here for the warlocks? What's the verdict, Tabby? Tabby? Where'd Tabby go?
Up here, you twit!
You're right, she is in pain. Maybe I should leave. Maybe I should go.
Sam, I'm just so confused. I don't know what to think anymore.
Grace, honey. Thought of losing you. I couldn't take it.
Oh, I don't want to lose you either. I mean, I can't imagine life without you.
You'll never have to.
Oh, but Sam. What if, in the eyes of God, I am married to David Hastings? Doesn't that mean I belong with him?
Ooh-wee.
Back on the boat. Heading out to the Big Blue. Soon, 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 Junie Moon. Our lovely couple will be history in 5, 4, 3, 2. Once the bomb goes into its final phase, it's impossible to shut down.
Yeah!
Oh, this is beautiful!
I told you you'd love it.
Oh, I love you. Mwah. Can we do this again next year?
Every year.
Oh my goodness. Oh. This is like heaven. Maybe it is heaven. Oh. You know, if you're intent on this deep sea fishing stuff, then you better cut that out immediately.
Why don't you hold that thought?
Okay. What's our position, Captain?
Well, I'd say we'll be in deep water in a few minutes.
We're gonna be husband and wife very soon.
Oh, I can't wait.
And we have Chad and Whitney, Luis and Sheridan all here to celebrate with us.
See, Whitney, she's fine. And you gotta admit, you were way off thinking she was in trouble.
Yeah, right.
You know, I can't wait to slip that wedding ring under. Teresa, what's this? You're wearing a wedding ring.